because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew...
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Rich Picasso.
Perfect with the clap. Hey, yo.
So we're officially in 2026, the first podcast of 2026.
First podcast of 226.
That's what are we on, 114 now? Yep. So we done 114 episodes of What's Up, Everybody podcast. So
no, 115.
115?
I have 114 at home.
Oh, look. So we're already ahead of the game.
115.
So we're here, and we're going to get this cracking. We're hoping for everybody to have a beautiful 2026.
Facts.
You know, we're growing. Hopefully it's another year of growth, another year of life, another year of being an amazing person that you are. And if you're a shitty person, then, you know, good luck doing that, I guess. You know, I don't know how far that's going to get you if, you know,
well, I'm going to say
an
this.
asshole.
I'm going to say this because I met like one or two people that were actually in like bitter mode when, like the New Year's was coming, and over the past couple of days I've spoken with them, and they're like in bitter mode. And reason being is because, you know, fallouts in relationships. That's a big one. Not being able to be with the people they want to be with for whatever reason. Maybe it be distance or somebody's not here no more. But like, or just the year of 2025, they still don't get that it's 2026 now. And a lot of people that, like, you know, just people I talk to, they're still hung up on the shit that happened to them in 2025. Like, a lot of people say 2025 was not a good year for them. Yeah, a lot of people I've spoken to.
How often we hear that with anybody's year? Like, well, 2024 wasn't a good year.
Oh, yeah?
2023 wasn't a good year.
It's cliche.
Yeah, like it's a repetitive thing. So I was like, when you gonna have a good year then?
Nah, it's true. You know, but that's what I said. Like, how I try to combat that with them when they say that. I'm like, yo, listen. And the worst thing that you can do with a person, with the wrong person, is try to throw them your accolades. Like, somebody's trying to tell you they feel like shit, and you over here like, yo, last year, man, I got 5,000 followers, I got this job, I got a new car. Like, you think you're making them feel better by telling them the things that you got, but you're not. You're actually, like making them feel fucking worse.
That's like I'm going to say, what are you talking about, crappy? I had one of the best years of my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so the way I've spoken to all these people, and I'll speak to you people now, you know, same thing I said to them. It is a new year. It shouldn't take an entire year of you to try to fix something in order for it to be fixed.
But you can start now to fix what
you want.
But
you can start on day one of a brand new year, brand new calendar. You're still the same shitty person.
Yeah.
Until you change that, if you want to. But the fact of the matter is, it is a new time. Start in January when it's cold. You got to hibernate, double down, catch up on your bills from December. And then come February, March, April, do the things that you want to be devoted to doing.
Okay. What are some like good, quick highlights of things that were good in 2025 for you then?
I'll just run through 2025.
Yeah, real quick. Just like speed run it.
My stepfather's death day, 1 year anniversary is January 20th.
That's not a good thing.
So that's next. Well, I'm just gonna run down the year. You take it for what it is. Because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody. Because by the time I get to the end of 2025, it got a lot better from where it began.
Okay,
and that's what I want people to acknowledge. My stepfather died January 20th, 2025. So to begin the year, my stepfather passed away. Not to mention my grandmother passed away the year prior. So that was my first Christmas without her. During the month of December alone, at the end of every year comes the month of December, because that's the last month before the new year. During that month, I have about 6 people that have all passed away, and all of their birthdays are within that month. So whenever you think you're sad, or you don't need to be sad enough, you get a reminder when a birthday comes up. When a birthday comes up and that person ain't there, you're sad. So I always been ending every single year, unfortunately, as a bitter human being. And the way I opened up 2025 was to lose my stepfather, continue to be bitter. Now, as the months go on, I'm stuck trying to put while I have my own agenda, while I have my own things I take care of, while I have my own life, now I have my mother. And I got to take this woman who has lost a daughter, who has lost a husband, who has lost a mother, who has lost a father. I'm the only piece of shit she got left. Yeah, like, I'm the only shit she got left.
Not a piece of shit.
And now I got to try to put her life back together. All the moving parts that she didn't take care of in her life while taking care of my stepfather, now the whole house crumbles on her. The bills, the health, the mental anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that you try to rebuild. The beginning of my 2025 was spent completely on trying to make her feel any type of completeness, because all she felt was that emptiness and sadness. So by the time the summer passes and I recognize that I didn't do anything this summer except work, like this summer, all I did was work. I didn't have no fun. If I went to the beach, it was once or twice. I didn't enjoy the summer at all. All I did to take care of all the bills between two households is work. That ain't fun for 25. There ain't no smiles and sunshines and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I get towards the end of the year, remarkably, I decided to make a change for myself, made a promise to myself that I have yet to break, and I've stuck by that promise. And in sticking to that promise, it has made me a much better person. My problems are still there. I'm still taking care of two households. Still trying to put pieces together that I didn't know this was my job. But the difference is my mind. My mind is different from 1 year ago this time. And it's different in the way that now I can handle the things that are, they say God gives you doors, it's your choice to walk through them. And even after you walk through that door, there's still another door present for you to walk through. I'm seeing that on a full surface basis, B. Because I've always had opportunity in my life to be something, and I was wasted potential. Always reach a certain limit and then drop off because of my own habits, vices, excuses. When I decided to make a promise for myself toward the end of the year of 2025, and I haven't broken it since, bro, I've been nothing but a positive beacon of light. Still with the theatrical dickheadedness that I have, making fun of things, laughing at things, because that's just my muse life. But I will tell you, I'm grateful for 2025 because being at the bottom of the barrel for the 100th time in my life, even if it took 100 times, that's what got me back the fuck up. As many times I've been knocked down, I always get back up on one foot. This time, I got knocked down to the point where so many people depend on me. I wasn't allowed to be knocked down on just one foot. I had to get back on 2 feet, put the whole world on my shoulders, and keep walking. And keep walking. And know the reason that I got the world on my shoulders and I'm walking is because I can. Yeah, baby. I can do it. It's not like I'm dying over here. It's the truth, though. You know, like, everybody goes through their own shit.
So what are some good things that happened?
There's nothing good that happened in 2025. I got a raise. That's
so good.
I put my mom's life back together partially.
That's better than nothing.
I got my life in a perfect perspective for once in 30 some odd years.
And that's great. Those are very positive things to look to have. It's like you didn't let like your mom get worse. You didn't let yourself get worse. And it's not like your job didn't pay you any less. Those things are still good things to somebody. For somebody out there that doesn't have those things, like where they can actually have the time to help their mom, there's probably somebody trying to figure out how to make their mom struggling right now.
I know 40-year-old dudes, and I'm not, refer to the tag that I never put at every episode. Not talking about my life. But I do know dudes that are 40-something years old that live under their mom, and their mom is 60-something years old, still working, providing for the whole house. Like, if something happened to mom,
that's it.
Homie don't have a way out or a way to help himself.
And then they'll hit you up.
I know dudes I know dudes that are 40 years old and can't make an egg.
Function without, parents.
Their parents. I know a lot of dudes like that. Yo, and you know what? For what it's worth, I know a lot of women like that too. That if they could have it their way, they still would be sucking on their mom's nipple.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you'll never learn how to grow up. And one day
you're gonna be a Toys R Us kid at 50.
Yeah, and one day those people are gonna need you. Those people that you loved and took care of you, they're gonna need you, and you're not gonna be there because you.
And then when they're gone, because we're all going the same way. When you're by yourself, what are you gonna do?
What do you think about that? Family members, like when somebody passes away and there's like a house in the family and everybody's at there fucking each other's necks for it. Like, why do you think that happens? Why do you think people just can't come to... And I know there's obvious different reasons. Maybe somebody wants to keep the house in the family. Maybe other people want to sell the house in the family. But if my last wishes as the grandparent was this house is to be split up between all of y'all.
That's never going to work.
But that's my last wishes. Why does there always have to be a prick in the family to want to dishonor that?
That's why
the house is worth $10 million.
But that's why you don't split it, because there's dicks in your family. You give it to the one that was kind of the most responsible, the one with or at least the least amount of headaches. It's going to make the right decision for the house.
But then the other family's members create headaches for that one person because now they all try to sue him.
It's not your problem.
Try to sue him against the will.
Well, make sure that will is
now you go through
knit.
years of. But imagine he was the one that did everything right, but he wasn't the one with the most money. But yet the house was left to him, and now the ones with the most money are suing him just to get him bankrupt and get him out of there. Like, it's fucked up. Family is fucked up.
Unfortunately, that's how it is.
Yo, going into this new year, man. Yo, if you got to make amends with a family member, and it's not that bad, if it has nothing to do with grapey shit, and it has nothing to do with them stealing money from you, if it's just over some words, in this year, 2026, fix that shit, man. If it's just over some words, fix that shit, man.
At least a text.
Yeah, text them happy birthday. Text them Merry Christmas.
Or just simple, I hope you're doing good.
I hope you're doing good. We don't have to talk, but I hope you're doing good, man. Like,
and then whatever happens afterwards, that's it. You reached out. If it's nothing, all right, then that's how it is. At least you tried. There was an attempt.
I got told that last night. My man was telling me that last night. We were just talking about family and dynamics and all that, and he was mentioning to me, he was, he came up from a good family type of shit. So I get to my family and, I get to my situation with my brother and he's like, just don't put a hole in your heart because of how he's treating you. And that's something that I try my best to do. Like, if I know I love you, I try to leave I try to leave an open space for that love to come back. Not a void, though. I don't want to be sitting there like, oh, my God, I love you, I miss you.
Like there's a past.
My brother won't talk to me. Like, I don't want to be like that over it. But at the same time, it's like, damn, how bad is it, homie? Niggas, nobody took money from you. Nobody effed you over.
Nobody fucked your girl.
The hardest excuse you got is that you feel emptiness from family. Nigga, grab your bridges. Pick your bridges up. Pick your bridges up, bro. Speaking of picking your bridges up. How was your New Year's?
Oh, it was, pretty good. I spent it with the lady. I was at her house till midnight, I had to work the next day. So, celebrated, left 15 minutes later, went home, knocked out. But it was like real peaceful, coming into the new year. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was very simple. I didn't even go out and the streets and drink and nothing.
I heard mad people stay home.
Yeah, it's better. It felt better to stay home. She wanted to go to Brooklyn and go to the bridge and watch the
when you saw the video, it was empty everywhere. There was nobody in the streets.
Yeah, it was it's better just to be home.
Jadakiss was in the streets though.
He's always in the streets.
You saw that video?
He's
when he was walking through Times Square?
Yes, he's always in the streets.
He said, I'm the king of New York. Tell me what hip-hop nigga walking through the streets like this amongst the people. And then some dude tries to follow behind him, some dude tried to follow behind him, and his security just gave him the eye. And he was like, "Oh, it's not like that. It's not like that." And Jadakiss just kept moving through the crowd and but you could tell it was staged because he got into a cab, like a big truck cab, in front of a hotel. You don't just get into a cabin. You called the Uber over there and walked down to it, nigga.
I mean, Lord knows if he was shot at that. He probably been a day before. It was late or something.
Right. Yo, you're right. It could be. You right. Shit.
You know, like when 6ix9ine say he was in O Block and shit. Like, oh, where y'all niggas at? That nigga shot that shit like fucking 2 a.m.
I want to shout out. Yeah, that's funny with the cocky, right? Yeah. Yo, I want to shout out. Rehabilitation Speaks. I want to shout out K-Shark TV. I want to shout out Mama Smokes for the awesome New Year's Eve party that they threw, that they had me as a DJ for on New Year's Eve.
DJ Fumamucho?
No, it was DJ OK, actually. So it was fun, great time. They had like 30 some odd performers there.
Damn.
Some chick, the chick that won actually, she had a dancer with her, and they weren't on the small size. Like they were sweethearts.
Right.
Sweet. You know why? Because her friend, not being on like the small size, her friend was the dancer, and she decided to use my DJ table as her prop to dance on.
Like get on the table.
No, as her hands. And yo, bro, the table is going like this, B. Yo.
Oh shit.
She wasn't on a small. She was taller than me, and she was like
bigger.
But it was not that they were fat. She was
voluptuous.
Yeah, voluptuous women. But they were big voluptuous women. And yo, shout out to her. She won. Shout out to you, and shout out to you for not getting on me because I had your song in the wrong folder, and you hit the crowd with a freestyle so I could find your proper song. Shout out to you. I apologize to that. I had 7 hiccups all night. 3 of them were music related. 4 of them was the DJ equipment related. So I apologize to everybody whose set I did mess up. Well, I didn't mess up nobody's set. Let me rephrase that. I just didn't have your song prepared the right way.
Properly in a folder.
So for those people, I apologize. The girl that was shaking on my fucking table, she goes from using my table as a prop to turning around and now shaking her ass in front of my table. And she's going back and forth. Then she backs that thing up at my table. My nigga, I caught my laptop with one hand. The whole crowd was in shock. They were like, I was like, oh. And the song didn't stop playing. I was like,
oh.
So now I'm holding this shit for dear life. I'm telling the homie on stage, can you...
Nigga, Odell Beckham caught it.
Yo, and you know one thing, and I'm not.
Be honest.
This is a
2026. We're leaving that shit behind.
Look. This is a learning experience thing that I want to give from me to you to every single artist out there. One problem that I came across twice was the way you guys sent me your music in the emails. Some people sent me music from their notes. Like, you know, if you go on your notes, if you go on your notes and you have a audio track here, as an attachment,
it's like a
they
hyperlink.
Was emailing me that, and my computer would play it, but my Serato was saying it's a corrupted file.
No. When you send it through notes, it's gonna come corrupted on a different file.
Look. I'm gonna say sorry,
and
I'm gonna say on my end, it won't ever happen again. Because I'm gonna triple down on making sure because every single person's track worked in the computer. It didn't work in the Serato due to how the file was. Yes. So I will say, because I fixed his problem. Yo, shout out to my man Grillo. My man Grillo had patience. He was the one sending me the notes, and yo, I manage on the fly while I'm DJing to take that note, put it in an audio converter, and spit out an MP3 so my man could perform. I managed to do that on the fly with him, and I had to do it for another person. But I did it on the fly, so that means I can do it should you give me your music beforehand, not the night of. Mm-hmm. My thing is, guys, make sure you're sending me a proper email. Don't send me a note as an attachment.
Just send it a Gmail.
They did send it as a Gmail.
Send it in a Dropbox or a WeTransfer or something.
But yo,
there's ways to send notes that are not like it won't get corrupted. You can send anyway. Put in get a UBS, USB,
and I hope
put in a USB.
Because Yo said this is the year of honesty. So
be honest.
I'm gonna say I hope
it's 4 days in the year. Let's go off.
I don't want to come across any way, but
no, you're not coming across. You're being honest.
When you go to these shows, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to these shows as a fan, as an artist, as anything, there's an etiquette that needs to be held.
Yes.
Being a drunk idiot and trying to get on stage while other artists are performing is very rude.
Oh my God.
Trying to take the microphone because there's 3 microphones. So trying to get an extra microphone so you could rap next to them while they're performing, that's not right.
No.
Every 4 seconds trying to get on let me freestyle.
No.
That's not right.
Nigga, no.
Like, and salute to the management in the building for not making it a hostile situation, kicking him out, nothing like that. They embraced him. They tried to accommodate him. Just to keep the night running smooth. So salute to management. But us, people, you're going to go to a show and you're going to get drunk. If you're going to get loosey-goosey, be aware of your surroundings. Because that's how you get mopped up when you're in the wrong spot. Trying to get on stage for when, if somebody would jump on stage while I'm performing, I'm going to have to boop boop bap you. I'm going to have to boop boop bap you because this is my time, my space. All those artists paid to perform.
Yeah, paid to perform at that?
And you're jumping on stage during my performance? Nah. I'm boop bapping you.
Nah, fam.
I'm boop bapping you. And like I said, I hope you see this. You don't take it the wrong way. But you know who you are, you know what you did, and it was super rude. And if you do take it the wrong way, I don't care. But just look it out for yourself because eventually you're going to run into a show where you try to take a microphone and you're going to get boom, boom, back.
And those are the artists that are never going to make it, just to be honest with you. Just based on your attitude and based on your, thinking you're the guy that thinks you're going to be the next big thing because your music is somewhat, even if it had any type of emotion, even if it had no emotion at all, there's a certain etiquette you need to have when it comes to showcases. Everybody's on the same field, you're in the same plane, and you're all just trying to ride this shit together. You're not going to be shit if you keep acting like that.
Even if you're dope.
Don't matter how dope you are.
Even if you're dope and you're the best rapper,
you're still on the same plane. You're not on a different plane. You're all in the same seat.
Everybody deserves the same respect as an artist, homie. Yeah. It ain't easy to get up here and do this. Right. And now you want to distract me more by jumping in while I'm performing.
Like you're not that fucking hot.
It's not even had nothing to do whether he is or not, but it's about having respect. Yeah. And if you're gonna be disrespectful, that means you're opening the door to get disrespected.
But people who think that disrespectful think they're the shit.
Yeah. Like
think about it.
But other than that, those little pointers. I apologize to y'all. Homie, I hope you're better. Rehab, fucking awesome show. Good looking for letting me DJ. I think I'm DJing again January 19th. So look out for that. You guys want to come January 19th, Mama Smokes.
Something special is coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
We don't want to make no official announcement yet.
We're going to announce it with the flyer, so this way it'll be on every podcast. But we definitely got something special coming for you.
So, but that's many, many weeks from now. But right now we're going to be, focus on, our regular podcast stuff. But right, let's get into the next topic.
You want to get on your flat tire?
Oh, boy.
My man had never had a flat tire before.
Never had a flat tire. And
he never had a flat tire.
And I've been driving since I was 20.
I catch 4 in 2 months.
Well, he lives in, like, a rocky-ass area. So.
This nigga never had a flat tire.
But I've been driving since I was 20. No, it wasn't traumatic. It was just like, oh, damn, I never had this before.
Yeah, because he didn't catch that flat tire doing 60 on the highway. And then the tire pops.
I've been driving since I was 22 years old. I'm 37 now, and this is the first time I've ever had.
Yo, that's phenomenal.
Like, I've been rear-ended more than I have flat tires.
That's even crazier. Pause.
So, 15 years of driving, this is like the first actual time, like, oh, damn. Because I would get tires that would be flat, but then it would be like, the tire light would let me know, okay, you fill it up, and everything's good. So, it's like, whatever. But literally waking up in the morning, I'm getting in my car, like regular ass, I'm driving, and then I hear like a boom, 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 boom. Mind you, it's not like my car's wobbling or anything. It's just boom, 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 boom. I was like, is this something on my tire or anything? Mm-hmm. And then I kind of like really focus my eyes as I'm driving, that I notice like my car, it's like this. And I'm like, oh shit, I hope I don't got fucking flat. So.
To never have a flat though is phenomenal.
So I get out of my car, and I was like, my car is completely flat. So what I do as a person who's sheltered is call his dad. As a sheltered man, I call my parents.
I go hold you. Whenever something goes wrong on my car, though, I do call my dad too, though.
See,
I do call my dad.
So we call State Farm because that's the insurance is under. My dad talks to the people, and they send a guy. They said the guy's originally gonna come in an hour and a half from freaking Suffolk County, which is like dumb far.
Yep.
And then we get a call back like about 5 minutes later saying, "Oh, I'm only 12 minutes away." I'm like, 12 minutes away. I'm like, they said like an hour and a half. It's like, oh no. It's like you got the special treatment. We got you. And I'm like, all right. So
yeah, because you probably got something on your insurance that like you're covered with everything.
They said like, all right. Even when we talked to the insurance people, they're like, oh, you're covered, so we got you. And then 12 minutes, the guy came, and I don't want to go into further details because for insurance purposes, he got it fixed. He got it fixed.
Yo, I remember.
Somewhat.
See,
somewhat.
He's lucky. He's lucky that, like, don't get me wrong. I'll call my dad.
Actually, he did not fix it.
Technically, he didn't. He gave you a quick fix.
No, but it's like, it's like whatever. But he didn't fix it.
You drove to pick me up and come back home and still driving and the tire ain't flat. It's a quick fix. But it's better than not driving at all. So it is. It's a quick fix.
Yes.
I have this bad luck of something always happening with me with my car. It just happens. But whenever, like, I've been pretty good since that happens. I've been pretty good at always having tools in my trunk. So if I ever catch a flat tire, I plug it. Quick in there. Jack my car up, plug it, go fill it up with air. You know what I mean? Unless it's a slice on the side, then you need a new tire altogether. But I remember being stranded. I was driving, and I pulled over to the side, and I had my coworker, and I was going to bring him to the bus, but I pulled over to answer a phone call, and when I went to go put the car back in park, the fucking spoke was loose. There was no grabbing of gears. And I'm like, and then the car ain't moving. I'm like, fuck. I call my dad. My dad's like, honestly, it could be a million and things, and I'm in the Bronx, and I'm here, and I don't know. I'm going to look it up right now. I'll call you back in 20 minutes, my dad. So then I call somebody. I had bought parts from him, and he told me when I was there, he was like, I used to work for Chevy for 15 years. Yeah, I know these cars like the back of my blah, blah, blah. I call him, bro. This nigga goes, I FaceTime him. And he's sitting there like on a fucking, like a porch, smoking a doobie. And he's like, what's up, man? And I'm like, yo, you remember me? I'm Gilbert, blah, 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 blah.
And Gilly.
He's like, yo, oh, I remember you, yeah. He's like, what's up? I said, yo, I don't got no feel on the gear spoke. I'm not grabbing no gears. Yo, he didn't even hesitate. He sat there, he said, all right, you're going to open up the hood. You're going to look between the engine bay and the filter bay, and you're going to see this thing that looks like a nipple. Around that nipple, there should be a metal ring. If there's no metal ring there, that's the reason. I looked, the metal ring came off the nipple. He was like, all right, now you're going to go to AutoZone. And I was like, how do you know? Like, how do you know all this from so far? He's getting it dead on point. Like, yo.
It's not his first or his 100th rodeo.
I know, but God damn, yo. Like, salute to you masters. You technicians that I can just describe something to you and you can just walk me through the process to the point of telling me how much it costed at AutoZone. Like, yeah, you can't beat that, bro. But I do feel your pain, son. I've gotten flat tires doing 60 on the highway. The back tire just popped on me.
Oh, that's scary.
I had to pull over and get it done.
That's super scary. That's never happened to me, thank God. But I can only imagine if that happened, I'll just be the bitch nigga and just.
Nah. Well, it's not as serious as you think.
If
like
I'm going 60 an hour on the highway.
It's not as serious as you think. Like it I think the tire, I must have scraped something because the tire just deflates on you. As long as you're slowing down and you don't keep pushing speed, because if you keep pushing speed, you shred the rubber on the tire and then you get the rim. That's when you get the scary, But before that, you don't get it like that.
Okay, so, but look, my car is good now. Eventually, I got to like check the tire and I'll probably get a whole new tire, most likely, to get it like properly working. Right now, it's fine. I'm mobile. That's the main thing because I was like literally going to pick him up so we can do our pod. And I was like, damn, we're probably going to have to, do this next week or something. But thank God everything's good. And shout out to Dad. Shout out to State Farm. Coming in the clutch.
Shout out to insurance.
Shout out to insurance. Get insurance. Everything's insurance. I don't care.
I do think that there should be some back pay on that. Like, if I got insurance since I've been 20 years old and now I'm 75 years old, never got into an accident, and I'm about to stop driving, I just paid insurance probably over $100,000 over the past 50 years for nothing to happen.
You should get like a quarter of that money back or something.
I think you should get some type of, if you've gone 50 years without an accident and you've paid into this company, you've paid for how many people to survive over the past 50 years?
So what if it's something like what about health insurance? If you never got sick, you never got injured.
Well, I'm learning things about health insurance. Like, I'm learning things about life insurance. Like, my man was putting me on. He was like, you get $1 million pot. Well,
don't expose the secrets here.
Listen. Well, this is all known. I think it can't be. When I think about the person I was talking to and shit, no offense, but it can't be. It's not genius level shit. It made perfect sense.
Because you know what, the common people don't really investigate these things. This sun's really hitting my face well on the camera.
The nigga was talking about taking $1 million policy out of life insurance. He was like, that shit costs you a certain amount a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you use that as collateral with the bank, your life insurance policy. So now you can use that to take out loans from the bank.
Shh! Don't let them know this.
But that's how it always works with banks. Banks will
will
always give you money. You just got to give them something in return.
Yes.
You gotta give them something in return.
That's what insurance is. Like if nothing happens to you, they're gonna still get some money some way. They're gonna find some way for you to get injured or sick. God's gonna do all that, and then insurance kick comes in like, hey, you need help? We got you. That's why you're covered.
Facts.
Oh yeah. Also shout out to Bae, because I called her and FaceTime me. She was like, oh, you want me to come over here and help you? I'm like, you not changing tires? She's like, no, I'll just give you support.
That shit don't work.
I was like, support ain't gonna really help right now, fix his tire, but I appreciate you. She just texted me out like, are you safe? I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
No offense to the average man that is trying to fix a situation that just happened to their car. I wouldn't say a woman being there is the best support. They're either sitting in the car, not engaging and helping you. They're either,
unless you're dating like a female mechanic,
trying to help you, but they're trying to help you, and you're getting more overwhelmed and aggravated because everything that they're saying, you can have a fucking.
I never been in a situation where a woman in the car was with me when shit happened. So
bro, you can have 2 flat tires and just caught them, and the little screen in the dashboard states 2 flat tires.
Yep, it shows you where it's at.
And she will still turn around as you pull over and say, "You got a flat?" Bitch.
That definitely happened to him a lot.
It says 2 flat tires. Why are you? Of course, no. I'm pulling over because I gotta pee. We're in the Holland Tunnel. I'm pulling over because I gotta pee.
He's been stuck in the Holland Tunnel.
I'm pulling over because we just caught 2 flats.
You know, it's like I could picture like the whole scenario in my head.
You see it though, right? You see it though, right? Like,
it's like, bitch, you don't see this right here.
Like, women sometimes are the fucking worst when shit goes wrong. Yo, you could blow something up in the backyard and oh, did you blow it up? What the fuck?
Like, what? Am I the car? Is this the movie Cars?
That's like Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor had me dying. He said, my wife tried to leave. And she tried to leave in the Mercedes. So I went inside and I grabbed the Magnum 44 and I shot the motherfucker. Boom! I was like, you ain't leaving in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He said then it was getting good to me. So I shot it again. Boom! And then the cops came and tried to lock me up for shooting my car in front of my house.
Where I live. And I've had that ended. How did I end it? Because that was part of this live in concert special. This is like 1979, so this
that shit so many times.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's like one of the greatest comedy stand-ups of all time.
He said, "No, I don't want to see cops at my house trying to take me to jail."
In my house, in front of my house, killing my car.
Yo, that's crazy. All right, so what you think about Traxx NYC getting fucking...
That was hilarious. That was fucked up on his end, but it was like the overall was like a very viral video that ended up being hilarious.
On his end?
Because then they try like using his name at that arcade jeweler spot.
Well, that's what I said. He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong for crashing out. But it's like fucked up. It's fucked up them using his name to try to sell jewelry.
But I think at the same time, I wonder how that
they do anything for clout.
I'm so curious to know how this goes in court, because Traxx seems like a very smart man.
Oh, absolutely.
So I understand making a post to let your customers know this is fraud, it isn't me, and this is what they did to this customer. If you have made any purchases from them, please contact authorities, a lawyer, contact me so we can lawyer up and make a lawsuit against these people. Boom. Post made. Boom. Message out there. Boom.
But that wasn't what he posted.
Now you continue with the legal processes. You get your lawyers. You do everything the right way. You know why? Because you want to maximize profits. Mm-hmm. You want to maximize profits by not hurting the party. By him going to the guy's business
and crashing the fuck out.
Crashing out, banging that
showing the paperwork.
Banging that chain on the glass.
That's like
getting in the guy's face. You know, in other countries, in other states like Florida, they have stand your ground laws.
They'll blast you.
If this was Texas or somewhere else,
Florida,
Traxx wouldn't have got that close. Nope. He'd have got shot in the mouth.
Or probably get killed for all we know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because it's New York.
But then the dude ended up spitting in his face.
Well,
so that's like, all right, you want that? Right in his face. And it was like a missed one.
Well, my thing is that, all right, if I already did something wrong to you and you got me in civil court to sue me, you won. When you step over the line and you're engaging in activity to cause violence, Traxx was asking for violence.
Yes.
He wasn't only asking for his money back. Because if that was the case, he would be like, yo, give me my 3K, 24K, and I keep it pushing. He was angry that this company used his name to dupe customers to the point where he wanted to commit acts of violence.
Yeah, that's not how it's like,
you're
provoking.
I want to know how this goes, because a judge may award him for the trademark.
But that's about it.
Causing all that?
No, that was you.
That was you.
But and you know what made it weird? How the hell you get the security camera footage so fast?
What you mean?
Because remember they had
from the angle of the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, if you hear them people talking in the background, there's brown women talking in the background. Oh my God, where's security? I don't know. And then they're laughing about it. That's probably people that work there, nigga.
But then there's like security footage, like looking down on it.
But
how did he get it like in a day?
How did he? What are you talking about?
Because it's not his business. So
it don't matter. But I bet that business rents a space in that building. I bet you the building has its own security.
No, yeah, true. I thought
so. All you have to do is go to the building and ask them and pay them. Yo, do me a favor. I need XYZ. Look what they did to me. Mm-hmm. But like I said, if you push somebody to fight and they whoop your ass, you are also in trouble for getting your ass whooped and pushing somebody to fight.
Which is what he did.
He pushed for it.
Yeah.
And then as
you got in his face.
And
you got
spit at the end. You want to say they tried to kill you?
No, they didn't try to kill you.
You were trying. You were going up against 5 fucking people.
Yeah, and it's like you were asking to get killed.
You know, so
you see big niggas holding you back, and you're trying to go through them.
Deeper conversation I wanted to have with you, because in my prior, if you know anything about my past,
if you know about his
I kind of went through something. Before I got on this pod, I kind of went through something similar where somebody accused me of trying to steal their trademark and make money off of it, when there was a clear agreement on splitting proceeds.
Was it verbal or like paperwork?
It was a verbal agreement. And that's where you fuck up.
Yeah.
No verbal agreement.
Everything paperwork.
Even with your besties.
Yep.
No verbal agreements.
How close you are. Y'all couldn't know each other since their crib. Paperwork.
No verbal agreements. So I've been involved where I was accused of that. You know, and for me, as being accused of that and feeling that I didn't do that, I still understand the person's justification, because your name, your brand is everything you work for. It's everything you stand by. It's what people that believe in you believe in. They believe in Richard Pickett. They believe in Richie loves yo-yos. They believe in that. And the minute somebody tries to come through and make a post about you, make a post and taint your business, or say that they're an affiliate of you. Oh yeah, that's my man yo-yo. Recently I just went through that. Without being too crazy, somebody used my name to get over in a business setting over a company. Oh yeah, I know this person. Oh, you know him? Cool. And then I find out about it, and I'm not going to hold you. You an asshole. Don't use my name because it's good for you to get over on bullshit. And I won't mention names, but I'm going to see you. See you all the time. So it's like...
He going Traxx style.
But it's like for you to do that, don't do that.
We're going Traxx NYC, are you?
If you can't use your own name to sell your stuff or get your point across, then you ain't good enough to use mine. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't good enough to use mine if you can't do it with yours. That's very rude. So to the person I did that to in the past, even if I didn't do it on purpose, I apologize because I understand how it made you feel. Because it's been done to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's cowardice too. All due respect, that's cowardice. I mean, you can't do things on your own, so you got to use somebody else's name to get by on. That's sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? That's sucker shit. It is what it is. I'll see you soon. I don't judge you.
I'm going to come see you.
No, you know what it is that I learned that there's people that unfortunately, you're forced to do business with. Unfortunately, you're forced to do business with until circumstances can change, and that's what puts fuel in my back. That I don't want to be doing XYZ because I don't want to be surrounded by people like XYZ. So that keeps fuel in my back. You know, but on the outside of that type of setting, we could probably be best homies. Chill, hang out, fucking talk bitches, be niggas.
Talk bitches and be niggas.
Be niggas and chill. Yeah. Fishing, we could do all that shit. But when we do business together, his end of the business, your end of the business, how you do business is bad for business. And it reflects on everything because attitude reflects leadership. Leadership reflects attitude. Yeah. So it's like you create an imbalance by not playing your part properly.
Facts.
It's a small ship. If you create an imbalance by not playing your part properly, you're a problem. You're not a positive. And there's nothing I could do about it because I'm a doja. So my position is what it is. You know? But if I think that people that are pieces of shit know they're pieces of shit.
Yep.
You know it. You know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. It's not, you don't need somebody to walk up to you and tell you you're a piece of shit. You know what you're doing. You absolutely know what kind of piece of shit you are. You know, every day you carry yourself this way, expect these things, you're privileged, you're silver spoon, whatever it may be. You got a grudge against the world and you got the hardest life. You know who you are when you an asshole. For no reason to people. You know who you are. So don't be surprised as you get older. Nobody wants to be around you. Nobody's there to support you. Nobody cares. Because of how you treated people on the come up. You dig? You know what you are. Fix yourselves, people.
That, like, even with me, when it comes to, like, my name and then, like, my brand and LLC, like, recently I did the 365 days of yo-yoing. I completed it. Okay. Where I had to yo-yo, think of yo-yo chicks and discuss yo-yos every day from January 1st to December 31st, all of 2025. Okay. And I did it. Okay. I was already sick of this shit at like day 10. Yep. So the fact that I was able to get my ass up, film, do a tutorial or talk about yo-yo for 365 days, that's incredibly hard. And recently...
Heineken, you fuckers that were making fun of me on New Year's.
So I noticed, I saw two people, randomly, I don't know who they were, but there was a dude doing like, oh, we're doing day 1 of 365 spin tops.
Let's go.
And then I saw a little kid go like, oh, this is officially my day 1 of 365.
Okay.
Just give me my credit for starting that. And then, if anything, I gave credit to the guy that originally started it too back in 2013 with Steve Brown.
But do you have to give credit to the day one person?
Not to the day one person, but it's like the only reason you're doing it is because I did it. And you're just copying what I did. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I think there's an area where he could give you credit for it if that's the truth.
Because when I started doing it
if that's the truth. But I know niggas that been doing day one of whatever since forever. Whether it be yo-yoing, day one of fixing my car, day one of painting till I learn how to do a masterpiece, they've been doing day one for forever.
I didn't notice it till like after I was done.
Oh nah, nigga, day one of you never seen the nigga that made a seagull his pet. Day one of making a wild seagull my pet, and every day for 120 days he fucking kept feeding it till the seagull had babies and brought it its babies and all that. You never seen that?
No.
Yeah,
I seen it with an owl, but it was different with owl.
A seagull. But yeah, like they've been doing day one shit. So why? That means you would have to give credit to the person that started the whole day one thing.
Yep, I did.
Well, with yo-yoing you did.
Yeah, with yo-yoing I did. When I first started, I said you can even see back on the posts I did when I said
see day one.
Yeah, you can see day zero. The day before I even started it, I get credit to who it is inspired by.
So you technically did 366 days of yo-yoing because you started on
No,
zero.
I made a post saying I'm gonna start it, and then the first day I announced it. Happy New Year. I don't know how this is going to go. It's going to be all over the place. And I did. I kept thinking of new ways as the days went on.
Let's just do this right now to just silence all the noise real quick. Were you the official day one of yo-yoing person?
Like ever.
Like ever. The first person to do day 1 to day 365 of doing yo-yo tricks on the gram and YouTube. Were you the first, and that's your title?
No.
Oh, okay. The nigga that you gave praise to.
Yeah, Steve Brown.
So why do you think you need praise from this
other
nigga?
I'm not saying I need praise, but it's like...
You know what you did.
It's like if I'm...
That's what you want to tell him.
No, it's
you know
like...
what you did. You know who you got.
But yeah, it's like you know where you got it from.
Did he give the other guy credit like you did?
No, he didn't even give the other guy credit. They probably didn't even know that guy did it. But I knew.
How do you know he knows you did it? Oh, he liked some of your posts and shit like that, right?
Like I follow him, I know him, I met him. He's grown. You
know who you are.
He's the grandfather of this. He started this style with counterweight 5A. He started that style, and it's like I wanted to give my respect. Even when I first started, it's like, hey, like I'm doing this because I'm inspired by the guy who did it in 2013. This guy, Steve Brown, he did it in 2013. And I want to try to see if I could do my own version of that. Because the way he did it was he filmed and probably did like 100 tricks. And then he just posts like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but maybe
I did a vlog style.
Maybe that other kid don't know no better.
No, he probably don't know about him.
Well, he probably don't know no better as far as giving praise to the people that came before you and did it before you. He might not understand that. He still might have the immature mentality of, I'm going to make this my own. I did it the best. It don't matter who did it first. You know what I'm saying? He might not be mature enough because what you did was you set the setting up for the person that you were praising. You know, the guy that did it first, what you did was now you made all your fans, all the people that are looking at you yo-yoing, all the people that follow you for it, since you gave him praise, they went to him too. Oh, he did it first. Let me check him out. You understand? Like, You understand what it is to pay it forward. You paid it forward. You tried to anyway. And all you're asking for is this guy, yo, pay it forward, nigga. You know you was watching him, plotting in your bedroom, how you were going to try to overdo it. You know what I mean? And then he got to 365. What day are you at?
4.
So,
and then it's like, I already know based on from what I already saw, it's not like he's going to come with like talking about yo-yos. He's just probably gonna do the same trick for 365 for a whole 365.
Maybe until if he's studying you and until he sees how you maneuvered through it, where you actually spoke through the things, and then when he starts doing that, now you can really call him a biter. You know. But then at the same time, I hate to say it. It's never who did it first.
So I did it better.
It's never who did it first.
And so far, I did it better. No.
Say something. Yeah. Say something.
But,
What's up, everybody? Podcast with a foot in your ass. Holla.
Yeah, okay. Make that the new title.
We'll come through and give you flat tires, nigga.
All right. Let's talk about your boy Zoran.
Oh, man.
Your favorite person on earth.
Oh, man. All I'm saying is he's a Muslim. And I just want to ask my Muslim brothers.
Shout out to my Muslims.
You know, I know you guys aren't perfect. I know not a lot of Muslims that smoke weed. I know a couple Muslims that sometimes they step out of line and they eat things they shouldn't. It all falls under this calendar. Well, not this calendar, this law. It's called haram.
Haram.
Haran.
Not the EM. That's harems. That's different.
Now,
he's looking for...
Now, Mamdani is a Muslim. You know, haram is something that you shouldn't commit. It's like committing a sin if you were a Catholic. You know, not to get too deep into the books, because the Bible be spitting some shit that's not cool. And the Quran also had Muhammad was a little freaky boy. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not really talking about the books. I'm just I want to bring acknowledgement to the hypocrisy on the man. So, Mamdani during the debates was asked, have you ever been into a cannabis shop? His response was, yes, I've been into a legal cannabis shop to purchase marijuana. Now, he just recently got indoctrinated as the mayor of NYC. Mm-hmm. And he places his hand on his Bible.
The Quran.
The Quran is his Bible. Respect. I don't really care. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the fact of, just like our priest in Catholic religion that are supposed to be prophets or followers or just messengers of God, they go ahead and do some freaky shit and spotlight, they're touching little boys. You know, just like the Vatican moves them around and hides them, right? In Muslim teaching, I would assume that there'd be some little freaky niggas too that do haram. I wouldn't expect somebody that's supposed to be a leader to his Muslim people, somebody who is the mayor of NYC, to be committing haram. So I ask all my Muslim friends, you know, leave it in the comments. What do you guys feel about him saying that he purchased weed when it's a sin in your religion? Him putting, I don't even know what she is. She is the fire chief.
Oh.
What is she, lesbian?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you didn't see what he put in the fire? Yeah.
I think I saw a picture of them put the fire chief.
Well, look, I ain't got nothing against lesbians. Don't do that. My point is that she only has like 30 years of FDNY EMT training and dealing with phone calls. She don't have in the field training as a firefighter to be the commissioner of all the firefighters. Why do this? Like,
Lillian Bonzendorf.
In Arab countries, I don't know about all of them, but in a lot of Arab countries, they kill you for being gay. They throw you off the roofs. Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yep.
Right? Let's ask the internet. Do you get thrown off the roof for being a homosexual in Arabic countries?
Damn, that's a loaded question.
Said it's not legal.
To throw people off roofs?
Penalties for same-sex relations across the range from fines and imprisonment to life imprisonment and the death penalty.
There you go.
Yo, hear me out.
There you go. Lillian Bonzendorf. Yeah, this I guess.
Hear me out. In countries that follow this religion, penalties for same-sex relations across the region range from fines, imprisonment, to life imprisonment and the death penalty for same-sex shit. But you're hiring a person, you're buying weed in a I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how, as a Muslim,
what?
As a Muslim, how he's allowed, how his people follow him when he's committing sin right in front of him. How does his people follow him when he's committing sin right in front of them?
I don't know. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it says a lot about your character, though.
I mean, but how many religions be breaking their sins like every day? Like, does anybody really follow any type of book from the Quran to the Bible to any type of religion they do?
But it's scary when 70% of Europe now is Muslim. It's scary when
is it really 70% Muslim?
I think so.
In Europe,
isn't the most popular name Muhammad now?
I mean, it's always been Muhammad.
It hasn't always been Muhammad over there.
What was it, Rick?
Hold up.
You know, I mean, really a white person's name. Let's see, the most popular name in the world now.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Muhammad.
I wouldn't be surprised either. That's a very known name.
6%. Wait. 46 million as of 2025.
That name Muhammad?
No.
What?
that are just in Europe. That are named Muhammad. With Sweden potentially reaching nearly 30% by 2050. That's crazy.
Europeans ain't fucking. So we're doing a very strong deep dive now.
I don't really see a my thing is that a lot of people have concern about a religious war that's coming up. So if they, which I hope there's no such thing, but a lot of Americans, and I don't agree with this, they are saying how America is a Christian country. It shouldn't be a country ruled by other religions besides Christians. I don't know how much I agree with that, but I know that lying, radicalism, I don't think there's any place for fucking chomos. You know, that shit in the Catholic Church with you child molestics ain't cool.
It's not cool anywhere.
With you radical Islamic people fucking bombing shit is not cool. You understand? Like, it comes to a point where it's like, it bothers me because he's our mayor and just blatantly he's committing sin right in front of his own people. So how am I supposed to believe in him when he's leading as a Muslim? He's leading with that as one of his things, that he's a Muslim. But I guarantee if I have conversations with real Muslims, they'd be like, nah, he's committing haram. That's bullshit. He shouldn't be doing that on fucking screen. He shouldn't be saying things like that. Because he's going against his Bible in some sense. You know, that's why I say, like, it's, for me, he's just a hypocrisy. And I don't expect New York City to... That goes to show you how lost New York City is, that we don't know who to back no more. We don't know who to back.
I mean,
we don't know who's right for the job.
Like, I'm not gonna stop listening to a guy just because he don't follow his religion 100%.
But it fucks up, because if you think about all the millionaires and billionaires that just left New York, and he's over here campaigning for one supermarket with free food in every neighborhood and free buses and free this and free that. You know, Stephen A. Smith compared him to a child. It's like, you know, when you're a child and you just want everything because you think you can have it, so you just, and then you throw a hissy fit.
Why is Stephen A. Smith getting politics stuff? Is he a sports guy?
I mean, that, you know why? Because unfortunately, I blame it on our politicians. If our politicians did a better job, did their job better, we wouldn't look for outside sources and listen to their opinions. Stephen A. Smith's got a right point when he brings up the taxes in California and how trash Gavin Newsom is doing a job over there. You're right, he's a sportscaster, so why does he have more knowledge on what can help the Californian people? But since he's a sportscaster and he's not in politics, you can't really follow him because he can't make no real change until he gets in office, if he should. You can't make real change from talking shit. You have to be in the arena with these politicians. That's why Trump became president, because he couldn't talk shit from over here. You got to get in the arena. You got to be a warrior of this ilk.
And corrupt.
Well, that's where my thing goes crazy too. If these politicians did a better job, people like Stephen A. Smith wouldn't have a voice. People wouldn't be saying The Rock for president, Joe Rogan for president. You wouldn't say that. You would just believe in your political leaders and have faith that somebody's gonna pop up and be the man, right? But it doesn't work like that because our politicians are what you just said: corrupt, crooked, and it may not be on a whole scale, but a couple apples that are bad in the batch, the whole fucking batch is shot. So now what you got? You got this political vacuum. This political vacuum. The Dems got nobody to back. They looking for somebody to step up. They're looking for somebody. They don't got nobody to back. And then when you turn around and look at it, we shouldn't have division in the United States. That statement itself is a hypocrisy. We're in the United States, but we have the most division. Religion, culture, financials.
That's what makes the U.S. beautiful.
Color.
That's why I'm glad I live here.
The division is not why I'm glad I don't want to be divided and divisive over my fellow American.
In other countries, you get killed for that.
Oh, I know.
So I'd rather be like, hey, we don't support that. You're a piece of shit. Get canceled than to have my head cut off for saying fuck the regime or something.
But at the same time, how can one country prosper and move forward and you know, let's say humans built the pyramids. That took a job of everybody being like-minded to say, this is the job we're gonna complete for whatever reason, right? If we all have divisiveness and we're forced to be around each other because you gotta go to work, I gotta go to work, we both work at this McDonald's. I don't like this nigga because he a neo-Nazi. He don't like me because I'm an African-American, right? But we both got to be stuck in this same setting because it's America.
Merc, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
My point is that why don't we start to change our minds? I brought this conversation up.
It could be that easy.
Of course not. I brought this conversation up last night when I was chilling in Mama Smokes. And I said, you know my opinion, and this is going to sound radical. I don't care. You know my opinion, like with all the drug shit, you know, Venezuela, we just bombed the shit out of them. Trump just went crazy. You know, even if we don't know what it's about, they're saying it's drugs. It's probably oil, right? Probably oil. They're saying it's drugs. If America didn't do drugs, how would Mexico, Venezuela, China, you know, if we didn't do drugs, if we didn't do cocaine, if we didn't do crack, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like we wouldn't have a lot of inventions if we didn't work around drugs.
Oh, solid. That's solid.
Because I always go back to the Alexander Graham Bell theory. He's the guy who invented the telephone.
Okay.
You think any normal ass nigga would invent something that would just like, hey, I'm in a room, but I don't want to walk and meet my friends and shit. What if I invent some crazy shit that's like
Hunter S. Thompson? He was always fucked up too.
I wish I could talk to somebody that's not even in the room right now.
Hunter S. Thompson wrote mad books, and he was always fucked up. And I think when he got sober, his book started sucking. Oh, no, that was Stephen King. Stephen King was always coked up and always fucked up. And then when he stopped, his books became trash.
Yep.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is a place for drugs in the intellectual mind.
Yep.
My thing is...
Drugs probably make religion.
My thing is not for the 17-year-old that's fucking doing fentanyl and just overdosed. Like, that's where I get a little iffy about it. Because I'm like, all right, if he never wanted the drugs, he would never do the drugs, and he would never die over the drugs. But then your point is valid, too. If The Weeknd didn't do an 8-ball, we may not get The Weeknd, right? No. You know, so it's like... But it does bother me, though, because I hate seeing crackheads.
Me too. Especially the ones I see when they're really cracked out and they're like rolling on the floor and shit.
I feel really bad for crackheads. I love looking at them on the gram.
Yeah, it's for entertainment purposes.
But when you see them in person, when you see a crackhead in person, it's a very sad thing. When you're trying to walk your child to the store or to a thing to anywhere and you see somebody fucked up or homeless or yo, it's a fucked up thing. When you see somebody in the club and they just overboard on it, and you know this is his 5th night in a row, it's a fucked up thing. So I think you're right. Maybe there's a place for drugs with the right mind.
There's a place for drugs.
Maybe with the right mind, but I think on a large scale, us as human beings should try to stop looking for escapism through drugging, drinking. I sound like one of those fucking advocates. Through drugging, through drinking. I think try to find another way to curb your vices, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean?
Hopefully.
And if you're gonna do drugs, just don't do them all the time. Too much of something is never a good thing.
True.
You know what I mean? You want to do coke once a year on New Year's? Go ahead. You can't do an 8-ball a week. It's not gonna work.
There's people that function with that.
There is.
Like, oh, stuff.
They'll drink, and all they do is take a look. They go in their pocket. They do a little bump, and they straight. They normal. I know functioning crackheads. He'll build you a house. No cap. No cap. But he crack. You pay him in crack.
Pay him in crack.
All right, yo, we've been here. Walk them out, baby.
Oh my God! Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. We got something very special in the works in the next couple of weeks, so definitely tune into that.
Start my OnlyFans.
Yes, that's one of them. That's one of them. But you stupid. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm Richie Loves Yo-Yos on Instagram. For Mamucho on Instagram.
Salute.
What's Up Everybody Podcast, IG. You know the rules. Like and subscribe. Give it a follow. Peace, love, and yo-yos to you all.
Beso.
He said beso.
Beso.
Not because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons.